What's up guys, welcome back to Redstone Engineering. This video is going to go over how to make an auto smelter just like this one, where you can put a bunch of items into the top chest and have it automatically smelt them and place them into the bottom chest without having to constantly babysit your furnace and without wasting any of your fuel. With that, let's jump right in. Alright, so each smelter takes 3 hoppers, 3 chests, and 1 furnace. The way you build it is actually pretty straightforward, though it's a little bit awkward because you have to constantly shift click in order to be able to place your hoppers on top of your containers without opening the containers. So you start with your chest on the bottom, you put a hopper that faces into the chest, you put your furnace that faces into the hopper like that, and then you place your hopper that faces into the furnace like that, and then you place another chest on top. And then you place a hopper that goes into one of the sides. And this doesn't matter what side you goes on. You can put it on like the front, you can put it on the back, you can put it on this side, it doesn't really matter. And then you can put a chest on top of this one. This chest is a little unnecessary, but it's nice to have if you're using charcoal. So the way this thing works is this chest is the chest that you put all of the items that you want to smelt into, because this hopper puts all of those items into the top slot of the furnace. And then likewise, this hopper brings all the items from the output slot and puts it down into this chest. This hopper puts it into the fuel slot. So this is where you put all of your coal or wood or whatever you're using. And this auto smelting technique is really useful, especially if you want to use coal blocks, because a coal block can smelt 80 items, whereas one coal can smelt 8 items, and then 9 of those can smelt up to 72 items. So you actually, by crafting and using coal blocks, you save on 8 items worth of smelting. So it's more efficient to do that, but if you want to use coal blocks, you have to smelt 80 items at once, which is really awkward if you don't have this automatic setup, because you have to constantly babysit your furnace and like take it out of the output, put more in the input because they only go up to 64. So this is very good for using coal efficiency when you want to reap the rewards of the coal blocks. Another thing that this auto smelting technique is really useful for is for charcoal smelting. So this modified setup I have here, which basically replaces the chest up here with another auto smelter, allows you to be able to use charcoal in a manner that you don't have to like constantly move the charcoal into one of the other furnaces. So the way you do that is you do this exact setup. So I can just like let you take a screenshot or something. Basically, instead of putting a chest here, you replace it with a furnace. And then this furnace has logs going into the top of it and has another different fuel because it's more efficient, but you still have to put fuel into making the charcoal. And then the logs get turned into the charcoal, but instead of this output going down to a chest, this output, which is charcoal, goes into the fuel of this furnace. So if I want to smelt a bunch of bricks for some reason, then I can use this smelter and then it'll make a charcoal. And then when it's done, we'll see that it will go immediately into this furnace, which will be done in a couple of seconds. And then it goes here, and then now we're starting to smelt bricks. And then this will actually smelt the charcoal faster than this will use the charcoal. So then now we'll be able to smelt all of these clay balls, and I'll not have to like move charcoal around or really move anything around. We could just kind of go AFK and go eat some food or something. Alright guys, that's really all I wanted to say on this matter. I hope this was useful and that you can use this to your advantage. Let me know down in the comments if you find anything creative to use with auto smelting, such as the charcoal generator or something else that you might think of. As always, I hope you have a great day and I'll see you next time.